Hi, I'm Sheila Gay, and we brought Chris Castor in today to talk to us about the Skit Guys. It's coming to Woodward December 13th, I believe.
Yep, that's December 13th, 7 p.m., First Baptist Church, Woodward.
Yeah, so it's going to be great, and it's free.
Yes, free.
But only how many
Family
can sit?
I think First Baptist has about a 1,000-seat sanctuary.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So
That's what I was
should have
told.
plenty of room, but it could fill up, hopefully.
Hopefully. And if you don't know who the Skit Guys are, they're comedians. And they do a lot, and actually Chris works for them. So he
Yes.
can actually tell you a little bit more about the Skit Guys and kind of how all this is coming about. So.
Yeah. So I've worked with the Skit Guys, which is Tommy and Eddie, two best friends from high school. I've worked with them since full-time June of 2013, I think.
Okay.
So a little bit over 10 years. And then I did some freelance stuff for them before I officially worked for them. But I do film, animation, visual effects, design, all that kind of stuff for them. But they started actually as high school best friends in the 80s, and I'm sure they'll tell about this at the show, so I don't want to steal too much of that, but because it's a funny story. But they started doing ripping off SNL skits.
Yes, they do have that feel to them for sure.
They basically took these SNL skits and used them in their youth groups and kind of Christianized them for their audience, and they slowly started building a following and going to churches, youth groups, and they do that for a potluck dinner or whatever, and then going to all the way up to they'll sell out arenas for thousands of people and conferences and things like that. And so that's actually where I first saw them, was at a conference called Planet Wisdom, and tens of thousands of kids, and they're up there doing their thing. And about 12 to 15 years ago, they started doing video to kind of free up some of their schedule. They're not having to do so many live events and kind of serve churches and ministries in that way as well. So that's kind of where I came in shortly after that kind of got started.
So I would say that they're good pranksters as well, possibly.
Yes, yeah.
I think I've seen some posts where they've been kind of pranksters at Christmas time.
It's always fun hanging out with Tommy and Eddie and the rest of the guys. There's a few other guys I work with, Brian, who's our director, and Jay, who is kind of heads things up for us. But it's always a good time, full of laughs, as you can imagine. Yeah, I've been on several trips with them. We've shot in California and Colorado and a few other places, and we'll go to these locations, and by the end of the days, I'm
Fantastic.
cracking up at everything. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
they are funny. I think I mostly remember their skits where I think it's Tommy is like a kid, and then
Little Billy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
and then they do a lot of
That's a favorite.
jokes back and forth off of each other. So they're
Yeah.
great and everything. So what can everybody expect to maybe? I know you can't tell a lot because that spoils it. We don't want to spoil it.
And I don't know a lot. Like
Oh.
they have their live shows or something that I don't. I'm not typically with them when I've seen a few of their live shows, but they're typically just doing that on their own. So I'm more involved in the production side, but. From what I've seen, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, it's hilarious. They do a lot of audience interaction, which is really fun. So that's cool for everybody to get somebody in the audience and picked on, and that's a good time. But one of the coolest things is first of all, anybody in the family can come. So
Right.
it's not an adult only type thing. It's
Right.
Kids enjoy it. They kind of say from 8 to 80 is their
Right.
kind of their thing, but or younger, but that and just good fun for the family. I think that's something there's not a lot of.
Right.
There's it's hard to find something that's safe for everybody, even with movies. That's what we try to do with our movie family camp, is just something that everybody can go to, laugh together, and then kind of unpack some truth together as they leave.
That was, speaking of family camp, real quick. They had that out last year, right? Was it last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. But it was, I saw it twice. Anyway, super cute movie that I think you can still get on DVD or something. Maybe?
Yeah, probably DVD, and it's on Amazon.
Okay.
And it might be somewhere
It's a
else.
cute little fun story for you and your family to watch together sometime.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yep.
so it's the 13th, and it is.
7 o'clock.
So
First
should they
Baptist
come early?
Church.
Make sure they get a good seat, right?
I would. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Once again, I have no kind of idea what the turnout will be. I know KJIL has been supposed to be announcing it.
So it's just come.
It's just come and
Okay.
go. There's no tickets or anything like that. So just show up. So if you want, a good seat, you will want to get there a little bit early. So, and the guys are always great about staying afterwards and visiting with people. So if you want to meet them or anything like that, it'd be a good opportunity too.
Wonderful.
So,
I think it's so exciting that we're bringing them here, and a lot of fun, and like you said, family, and I always think that that's a fantastic thing, and everybody can go, and it's free to the public, and I think First Baptist Church in Lincoln Avenue helped kind of get that together
Yep,
with you,
yep.
and all of that, so it's going to be a pretty exciting day. Now, are they going to be here a little earlier, or are they going to be here that day?
They may be here a little earlier that day,
Okay.
but yeah, not a lot. I think they have another event actually the next morning too.
Yeah.
So they have to fly out somewhere the next morning. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be great. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
I think that's it.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much fun. I hope everybody can make it. I think I won't get to make it, but I think it's gonna be great, and I think everybody should go and have just a fabulous fun time. And Chris, thanks so much for coming in and visiting with us about it, and
Thank you.
I hope it's a great event.
Me too. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.